Welcome to the Get Fit Guys quick and dirty tips to slim down and shape up. My name is Ben Greenfield, and I've had a lot of fun over at the Get Fit Guy Facebook page and the Get Fit Guy Twitter page talking with listeners. I'll put a link to both of those pages in the show notes. You know, I recently asked all the listeners at those pages what their top workout songs were for getting motivated to exercise harder or just getting motivated to get out the door to exercise in the first place. And you came up with a list of fantastic tunes. I've created them into a big list over at Amazon so you can see what type of motivational music the Get Fit Guy listeners are actually enjoying and using to get motivated to exercise. It ranges from Will Smith to AC/DC, and I'll put a link to that in the show notes so you can go check out that list. But now that you have those crucial tunes for getting you moving, how can you use that music to exercise harder? In this episode, you'll get the best workout songs and workout music, find out whether music makes you exercise harder, and learn 3 ways to get a better body with workout music. In 2010, British researchers had 12 healthy male students ride a bike while listening to music. During each 25-minute bicycling session, the researchers adjusted the tempo of the music to go 10% faster or 10% slower. They found that speeding up the music program increased how far the participants rode and how hard and how fast they pedaled. And slowing down the music had just the opposite effect. Interestingly, the study participants actually reported liking the music more when it was played at a faster tempo. A 2008 study that was also performed on cyclists found that it was far easier for the cyclists to pedal while they were following the tempo or the beat of the music. Furthermore, another 2009 study found that basketball players could shoot better free throws when they listened to catchy, upbeat music. And researchers have suggested that the same positive distraction that helped those basketball players to shoot better can also distract us from fatigue or pain experienced during exercise. Finally, in 2003, researchers observed that people who listened to music during exercise actually improved their mood, the speed of their decision-making processes, and even their verbal fluency. This means that you'll not only be able to exercise harder when you listen to music, but you may actually get smarter too. But beware, once you get up to very high intensities, studies have shown that music doesn't provide any additional benefit. So if you're trying to set a marathon world record, sneaking in a pair of headphones probably won't help. And also, beware that participants playing music on headphones is actually outlawed in many sporting events, such as marathons or triathlons. The mechanisms of how music motivates you to exercise harder are actually not entirely clear. However, it's known that there are 2 elements at play here. Number 1, the ability of music to distract your attention on pain and fatigue, which could be described as a psychological effect. And number 2, the ability of music to increase your heart rate and your breathing, which could be called the physiological effect. Together, these 2 components make you exercise harder and hurt less. Now that you know how workout music can make you exercise harder or put you in a better mood and motivate you to exercise in the first place, how can you use it? Well, here's 3 ways to get a better body with workout music. Number 1. Do intervals. After a hard day of work, when your brain is tired and you don't want to think during a workout, you can hop on the treadmill or bike, throw on your favorite album or even a brand new album you haven't heard before, and simply go easy during the verse and hard during the chorus, or easy during the slow songs and hard during the up-tempo songs. Number 2, save the music. The tricky thing about music is that just like caffeine, you can become desensitized to it if you use it too much to get motivated. So you could grab something like a podcast, such as any of the Quick and Dirty Tips podcasts, and listen to the podcast for most of your workout. And then when the going gets tough or during those last parts of your workout when you need that extra motivation, then put on your music to finish up with a bang. Number 3, get motivated by the music. Imagine you're driving home from work and you know you're supposed to go to the gym, but going home for dinner and TV seems so much more appealing. Try this. Turn on your favorite motivational workout music and pump up the volume. This can cause just enough adrenaline release to make you veer off course and head for the gym. And once again, if you're looking for those favorite motivational workout music tunes, be sure to check out the link that I'm putting in the show notes to the list of tunes that the Get Fit Guy listeners came up with. And be sure to sign up for the free Get Fit Guy newsletter. You can do that by going to quickanddirtytips.com and clicking on the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. On the latest newsletter, I just published an article entitled 3 Good Ways to Listen to Workout Music, in which I share some of the ways that I actually listen to tunes while I work out and give you some gear tips. So, do you have other ways that you personally use music? Be sure to share them with others at the Get Fit Guy Facebook page. And don't miss next week's episode where I am going to give you 10 ways above and beyond music to motivate yourself to exercise. So until next time, this is the Get Fit Guy asking you, what are you waiting for? Go get fit.